Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing Wednesday morning? How are you doing? Why am I so? I guess. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Betty Rose. Good morning, Lois. Oh, Betty Rose, I need you to send me your shipping information. So please DM me, please, and thank you. Thank you so much. I created it this morning. I was like, you know what? I need a little countdown clock. And I was just going to do a little simple countdown clock. But then I seen that I could make adjustments. And I was like, oh, then I'm going to make it like coffee. If I can make adjustments, it's going to be coffee. So, that's what I did. And I put the little sounds in there, like the beans and the coffee being made and then pouring the coffee. Do you think 60 seconds is too long? I know it's 60 seconds. It seemed like a bit long when I was watching it, but do you guys think 60 seconds is too long? Maybe I should reduce it to about 30 seconds. Let me know. Good morning, cousin. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning. Good morning, Tiffany. Did you see the intro? Let me know if you guys think that it's too long. I have it as a minute. Okay, so Lloyd says no. Let me know what you are thinking. 30 seconds? Okay. Tiffany says no. I missed it. Oh, would you like to watch it? Would you like to see it? I'll let everybody get in the room. I'll let the room fill up a little bit more and then I'll show it again. And then I will show it again. I have a little sniffly thing going on. So it needs to go. It needs to go today. 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 Because I'm over it. Our weather sucks. Good morning, Bernita. All right, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. So how are you guys doing this amazing morning? How are you doing? Remember, today we are discussing our wins. I don't care how big or how small. We are discussing our wins. It's Wins Wednesday. You got to celebrate every little thing that you've accomplished. I want to know what you thought about yesterday's show from Miss Kathy Z of Ravish Soap Company. I want to know what you guys thought about that. And also I want to revisit what we spoke about yesterday and see how many people actually did the Pomodoro technique and if you prioritized your to-do list and things like that. So I'm going to be checking in on you guys. So we are going to check that out as well. So let's see. Woke up with that on, wait. Woke up with that from on Monday. Okay. Oh, wake up winning. Okay. Okay. I hear that, girl. Good morning, Candace. Good morning. Also, you guys, let me know if you are having a problem accessing your honor society, please and thank you, because I put a lot of information in there last night or yesterday. I put a lot of information for you guys, downloads, suggested reading materials, and also the notes from yesterday. And I just want to make sure that you guys are able to get those things, because if you are not, then there is a problem with the platform that it's on, and it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them, and I'm trying to get this straightened out. If not, I'm going to have to move platforms, but for right now, that's where we are. That's where we are. Something's in my eye. All right. Booked the last minute wedding cake. Ooh, booked the last minute wedding cake this morning. Wow, you must have just got it, girl. I launched my Black Friday teaser through Planoly this morning. Ooh, that's nice. That's exciting. Doing good. The show with Kathy was amazing, very insightful. Yes, yes, and yes. Did you guys take notes? Put a one in the chat if you took notes from yesterday. And also, that video is only available now in the Honor Society. Tonight's class, we are going to be discussing markets with Emmanuel. So how to maximize at the markets, how to increase your visibility and your sales and all of that. We're doing that tonight. So it's all about making the money. It's all about getting the money grab. It's all about building the brand, getting everything that you want for your company. So that's going to happen tonight as well. I'm going to leave the replay up just in case people come in late, but only for about an hour or maybe two. And then after that is going in the honor society as well, because that is also going to be a class. So yeah, that is what we're going to be doing. All right. So Lois is the only person that took notes. Nobody else took notes. What's going on, y'all? Why didn't y'all take notes? Take notes. Yes, yes, and yes. Well, if not, go back and look at that video and take notes. There were some great pointers in there. There were some great ideas to, create a brand, a lasting brand. There were some great ideas in there. And also, she also gave us some reading material as well. I don't have it in front of me. Do I still have the link up? No, I don't. Let me see if I could just go into Amazon and it'll show it to me. So I could give you the book. I could put the link in the Amazon has the longest links, and I'm not going to make it a pretty link. I'm not going to do all of that. I'm just going to put the link up in here, and hopefully you guys get it. All right, so that's up. That is up. Okay. All right. One always at this Facebook never works. All right. So good morning, Kendra. So the book that Kathy suggested from yesterday, I put in the chat. Hopefully you guys can get it. Can you guys see that? I don't know if that link is going to work for you guys. Let's see. Okay, so Candace took notes. Betty Rose took notes. She needs to watch it again. I purchased the book. Lois did. Did my live yesterday in my group. I had one attendee. That's okay. That's okay. You just starting. Did you do your live? Did you? Okay, so let's go back a little bit, Tiffany. Did you advertise that you were going to do a live? Like, did you send out an email? Did you send out a reminder? Did you make posts in the group that you were going to go live? All right, Tiffany says she took notes. Linda said she took screenshots of information. All right. Good morning, Kendra. Good morning. That link worked for me. Okay, good. So that is the book that she read in order for her to get her branding together. I said the event in my group. Okay. Is that all you did? Because when you go live, yes, you should have sent an email. Send an email with a link so that they can click it and do like maybe a 15-minute reminder before you go on, and let them know, maybe say that you're going to do some kind of a giveaway, or maybe you're going to do a special code during this live or something that's going to entice them to come and join you for the live. But yes, you should send out emails. You should send out reminders, and you should, when you set up the event on Facebook, also do it on Instagram as well. Put the reminder on Instagram too. Yep. And then you can go in your stories and say, I'm about to go live in 2 minutes, or I'm about to go live. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just leave it and think that, I said it so people will come. No, you got to make sure that you said it, and you got to make sure that you send them reminders, because people have busy lives. How many times we intend on doing something or being somewhere or watching somebody something, and then you get busy and you totally forget about it. And so your reminder is going to remind them to come on over, because I'm about to go live. So yes, emails will work. I sound like I ate a frog. I sound like I ate a frog. Yes, and yes. So everybody, let me show you guys my my little trailer. It's a minute, so we're going to take a minute, but this is what it looks like, guys, and tell me what you guys think. So what do you think? We like it? Should it be shortened? I made the sound, so it sounds like, you know, you making the coffee, and then the coffee is percolating, and then you pour it in your cup, and then it's us, right? Your daily cup of information and inspiration. So that is the customized intro for Coffee with Nikki now. 60 seconds is great. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna just make sure that I'm on 60 seconds early, and then that way, you know, the countdown to be right on time. Which reminds me, I need to get coffee beans for my vendors events. Yes, yes, yes. Get them coffee beans. Put them in a nice little organza bag or something. Yep, yep, yep. Love it. It needs to be 30 seconds. Okay. All right. I will write that down. All right. So yes, sounds like my Keurig in the mornings. Yes, that's the point. So you'd be like, oh shoot, I need to go get my coffee. It's nice. 30 seconds. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Wrote it down, y'all. Wrote it down. I wrote it down. So what your thoughts are. So today, again, is Wins and Workflow Wednesday, 30 to 45 seconds. Got it. Got it. Got it. And I want to know what your wins are for the week. Some of you guys already said your wins. I want to know what your wins. Again, it doesn't matter how big or how small. A win is a win. I want to know what that is. And then I want to go into Workflow Wednesday. Again, we're going to check up on we are revisiting what we did yesterday on Tip Tuesday, and we're going to revisit what we learned with Kathy in how to build a brand. Okay. That's why I like 60 seconds, so it gives you a minute to get your coffee together. Facts too. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. I like that. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like that idea. Let me tell you something. Sounding like this sucks. So bad. I sound deeper, but I guess it's more relaxed, right? So, you know, usually I'm hyped up. I'm hyped up and ready to go, ready for action. I'm going to try, I'm going to attempt to do both. I'm going to attempt to do both platforms. I'm going to go to YouTube, and I'm going to do YouTube. I'm already here, but I'm going to try to go on Instagram. I said I was going to do that before I got on, but my phone was dead and it wouldn't allow me to be great. So let me see if I can. I don't think so. I don't have it on here. All right, well, that won't be happening today. So you guys, share with me your wins for this week. Good morning, Sky. How are you doing this amazing morning? What are your wins for this week? So you could start from last Wednesday. What are your wins? It could even be a win for the month. What are your wins? This don't want to turn off. It don't want to turn on. It don't want to listen. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What are your wins? Did everybody tell me their wins for the week? Or what are your wins for the week? I've had an epiphany. And so I'm going to be doing a secret project, and I will be sharing it with you guys somewhere along the line, but I'm not going to share it until I complete it. And so that's what's popping. And I'm very excited about that because I think God keeps giving it to me and I keep overlooking it. And so I'm going to do it this time. Definitely doing it. Since I am late for fall, I'm now on time for winter. Released my first gift set yesterday. Awesome. Did you guys see Tiffany's her box that she created for her wax crumble set? Oh, so cute. It is so cute. And her gift boxes are adorable. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. So you did a great job, Tiff. You did a great job. Sis, you doing a good job. Sis, you doing a good job. That is awesome. That's a win. That's a win. Good morning, Nessa. Good morning. What are your wins for today? You know we on Wins Wednesday. So you guys let me know what your wins are. Right. So yesterday we were talking about workflow. Yesterday we were talking about prioritizing our to-do list and getting much more done in our day, as opposed to having so many distractions and not getting the job done, and moving things on the list that could be done in that same day, but you just keep moving it because you don't feel like doing it. And so we were discussing that yesterday. And so the reading material that I suggest is The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield, and also The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. Those are the two books that I think that you guys should listen to, because one is, it's about self-sabotage and stuff like that. And I think that's what we all do. I know I am guilty of it. I know I'm very guilty of self-sabotaging, because I will move something on my list and I will keep on moving that thing on my list because I just didn't feel like doing it, or because I got sucked in the rabbit hole and I'm scrolling on the phone, or I'm on social media and I'm using the fact that I'm posting on social media so that I don't get the job done, or I'm just getting distracted doing things that have nothing to do, that's not relevant to my to-do list. And so I am guilty of it. So those books are very helpful, and I absolutely love those books. I also want to say, if you have teenagers and you want to get a book for them, they also have 7 habits of highly effective teens. If you guys want to get that for your teen, they have that as well. Gonna release the gift box next week. Nice. Got 2 markets. Vanita says she's got 2 markets scheduled this month. Been calling, emailing, and DMing folks like crazy. That's right. I'm saying it's a holiday time. Do not miss out on this money. People are skimping out on what they're spending because of, things going on in the world and the economy and all this other stuff. But people are still going to spend, right? So make sure you get in front of them. Make sure you for sure get in front of them. Does anybody else want to share their wins for the week before we go into the workflow? I know cousin gave me her wins earlier on in the week. I know she said she wicked, I think, 108 candles or 125 candles, and she was pouring. So I know that was popping. Dawn says she finally got her EIN number, content plan this week on Facebook and Instagram, and started getting Shopify website set up for launch on November 29th. Awesome and exciting. I can't wait to see what you do. Tiffany said, I listened to the abridged version on the 7 Habits. I could only find 9 hours, and I'm not about that life. I know that's right. I don't know if it's 9 hours for sure, because like I said, I have mine on Audible, but there was another one that was 2 hours. But just listen to one habit at a time. Just listen to one habit and then take a break. Listen to the next habit, take a break, and do it like that. And that way it won't feel so overwhelming. Good morning, Kay. Good morning. Oh, yes. Okay, so we are talking about wins. Everybody is discussing their wins, and then we're going to come back and revisit class yesterday with Kathy, and we're also going to revisit what we talked about on Tip Tuesday. So share your wins with us, Kay. I know Kay sent some stuff to Slutty Vegan, and Pinky actually had her stuff. I didn't see the video, but I think she mentioned her and it was in the camera shot. So that's a awesome win for Kay. That is a very awesome win for her. So you need to be ready, sis. When things like this happen, you need your opportunities ready. You need to be able to point these people in a direction. Website. You need to point these people in a direction so they know how to purchase whatever is in that, on the screen, because they're going to want it. They are going to want it. How was the response? Did you hear anything about it yet? When I come up for coffee with Nikki, I need like 2 cups unless I bring the coffee pot upstairs, because I'm almost done. Thank you so much. The website is, hey, yes, girl. Yes, I'm so proud of you. The website is done. Yes, it's so nice. Congratulations, Kay. I'm so proud of you. It's been a little bit coming. I'm not gonna say a long time because it wasn't that long, but it's been a while coming, and I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you. And what I did see, I absolutely loved. It looked gorgeous. So great job, Kay. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning. We are discussing our wins. So if you have any wins for the week, please put them in the chat, please and thank you. She picked her first winner. He's from ATL. Okay. Grand Rising, Donna. Grand Rising. Wonderful Wednesday is here. Yes, it is. Yes, indeed. Today is Wins Wednesday. Donna, do you have any wins for the week? Share with the group. Put it in the chat because we want to know so we can celebrate you too, sis. Um, First of all, you went out of your comfort zone and you sent it. Well, I wouldn't say you went out of your comfort zone to send it because you are very and not engaging. You are not an introvert. Not to me. I don't see that. But I see that you share your product. So that's a great thing. So congratulations, even if you didn't win, you are a winner to us. Thank you so much. Now I have to just release it. My stomach hurt. Take you a Tums or whatever for your stomach and put it out there. Put it out, put it out, put it out. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. You did the work and now the work has to do itself. You know what I'm saying? You did what you could do. You did what you could do. So everybody, I'm waiting for your wins. But good morning, Yazzie Faye. Good morning. What I want to know is, did everybody enjoy last night's live with Kathy? How to build a brand. Did you enjoy last night's live? Put a one in the chat. Ones in the chat. It was to me, I have that information, but I don't have it like I don't have my whole like story like that. I have it written down on a piece of paper just so I can make reference to it, but I don't have it in the brand guide. And that was very eye-opening for me. And also, just something that you can make a reference to whenever you are working with other people. And she also shared her graphics designer as well. I didn't follow her yet, but I'm going to follow her graphic designer as well. Her brand is absolutely through and through. So I absolutely love that. Good morning, April. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Matrice. Good morning. Does anybody want to share their wins? If you do, you can put it right in the chat. Yes. So everybody enjoyed the class yesterday. So what did you take away from it? My win was I got shared by Candytopia. Yes, you did. Yes, yes, yes. And now you need to take your product so they can share that. Yes, so they can share your products out there to the world. Sorry, I got caught up doing homework with Amir. Then I was knocked out. I'm watching the replay today. Okay, got you. She almost described my target person to the T. Yes, but you got quirky in there. You got sci-fi. You got whimsical. You have yes, 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 yes. So you have a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit different. You're a little bit more magical. You're a little bit, but yes. Yes. Does everybody have an idea? Good morning, Michelle. Michelle, I also need you to send me, not also because you missed when I said it, but I need you to send me your shipping information, please. And thank you. DM me. She gave a little insight on how to build your person, right? How do you build your ideal customer? Right? So you should have a lot of people. Usually when it comes to branding, there's a block. That's what I say, right? When you talk about branding, everybody's like, I don't know my customer. I don't know what they want. I don't know what my target market is. I don't know where they shop. I don't know this. And she kind of left it open for you guys to start understanding who you want your person to be. Like maybe start out with some characteristics and build on that, right? Maybe start out with like where she shops and then build on that. Maybe come back to it, right? So it's not something that you got to sit down and do in one sitting. You can always come back to it and add to it. It's not anything set in stone. So if you decide that your customer has changed, it's okay. You can make the change and you can put it in your description as well. Right? Good morning, Danny. Good morning. and we are discussing wins. So if you have any wins, please put them in the chat while we are talking about yesterday's class. So did everybody have a clearer understanding about branding? One, she was great. Does everybody have a clearer understanding about branding? And this is why in the Honor Society, I created a worksheet, and it's like create your world. So that gives you a little bit more creativity as to how you're going to build out your customer, as to how you're going to build out the experience, because you're not going to get stuck in the branding, you know, because you hear it all the time and you're like, oh, right. So you don't get stuck in there. You kind of like can be free and create whatever that experience is that you want for your person, for your unboxing, for everything. So that is why I created the worksheet like that, so you guys could think a little bit more creatively. Loy says, I'm working on my Shopify. I am working on some ideas for Black Friday. Also, I am blessed to be an entrepreneur. Okay, and you going on a cruise tomorrow? I love cruises. I love cruises. They are so good. What cruise line are you going on, Lois? What cruise line? A little. I have to watch it again. Yes, you guys. If you watched it once, I still want you. I think you should watch it 2 to 3 times so that you can take notes. Because I think you're going to take away something from it every time. Like not 3 times in one sitting, but maybe watch it now, maybe next week, and maybe the following week. Like, don't do it all in one sitting. But yes, I think you. And write notes. Again, she gave Carnival. I like Carnival, but I like Royal Caribbean better. Carnival is a party boat. My first cruise my aunt took me on was to Royal Caribbean, and she was like, you're gonna be spoiled after this one because this one is so good. And it was. The food was good, everything was good. I loved everything about Royal Caribbean. And then we went on Carnival, and I was like, that's not the same, but I still had a blast though. I had a blast on Carnival. Can't wait to get back to cruising. I'm telling y'all, we need to take a trip and set up a cruise. I think that's what I'm going to do for next year, so we can experience life. We can experience life and go away, right? So, what else? What did you guys take away from yesterday's class? How to build a brand. If you caught it, please put in the chat what you are taking away and what you're going to work on. Royal Caribbean in March. Yes, I absolutely love Royal Caribbean. I'm down. Just came back from the cruise yesterday. Oh, nice, Linda. You should be nice and relaxed. Nice and relaxed. So what did you guys take away from yesterday's class? Royal is for grown folks. It sure is. It sure is. I'm down. Yes, I'm gonna look at these. What about the brand guide, Betty Rose? To have one? I'm writing that down next year. That's our idea. I know Miss Donna Maria, she said they used to do the cruises all the time, but then they started running out of places to go, and everybody didn't want to be in a bunch of different places. They were just fine with one place. And so they just have destination now. But I think a cruise would be nice. The first one, at least. The first meetup should be something like that, right? My brand needs a lot of work. Okay. Grand Rising, Tina, Grand Rising. Thank you. Today we are discussing our wins. So if you have a win, just put it right in the chat. Yes, to create one. Okay. And I think you can do it on Canva. I think there is a thing on Canva where you can create a brand guide. And let me check. While I'm waiting for you guys that just walked in the room to put your wins. And don't forget, you walked in the room, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. All right, let me see. I really think they have it in here. I know they have the color story and all of that. I know that's in here for sure. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so any other takeaways from yesterday's class with Miss Kathy Z of Ravish Soap Company? Does anybody have any other takeaways? Yes, no, maybe so. Um, Good morning, Stasia. Good morning. We are discussing our wins, so make sure you put them in the chat. They have a brand kit on Canva. No, 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 not that part. That part, yeah. But I think you're able to print out. Let me see. Because I know they have the thing where you could do the color palette and then you could put some stuff in there. Um, yeah, they do. They have brand guides in here. How many pages is this? They have brand guides in Canva. So if you want to go into Canva and look and, walk around and see what they got, try that in Canva. That my brand needs a lot of work. It's okay. It's okay. And it takes time. So don't even worry about it. I changed my logo 3 times. And I told you guys the first time the font was too thin. It wasn't legible. Um, it was very swirly. It only looked good large. It didn't look good small. So then I changed it. And I only changed the background because I still kept the font. And so it still did the same thing. And then I changed it and now it's more sophisticated. And it's just the letters and my 2 ducks and it's a silhouette. So I upgraded her. So when I started, she was, she was my toddler. I didn't know what I was doing. I was taking baby steps and I was creating what I thought was cute, right? Not thinking about what it was going to look like on a label, not thinking about what it was going to look like when it was on a product, if it's on a shelf. I didn't think of any of that, right? So it didn't actually show. The only thing that you could see was the ducks and the bubbles. You couldn't even see the company name. So that was the first thing. Then the second time I added a frame around it because I wanted stripes and I wanted a swirly gold frame. So that's what it evolved into, but it still had that same font. And again, I still ran into the same problem of with it looking like scaled down. It looked great large, but not small. And then I went and did it all over again. And she grew. That was my teenager. And now she's an adult and she is sophisticated. And that is who she is today. So it's okay. Some things are going to change. Now, remember, when you say a rebranding means that there's a whole shift, right? There's not just going to be your logo, your fonts, your colors that you change, right? That's not that. Rebranding means that you will be changing your mission, your vision, your branding, your messaging. All of that is going to change. And if that's not what your intention is, then you're not doing a rebrand. You are just doing you're tweaking, right? You're just tweaking up the images and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it. Things are going to change. Nothing is set in stone. So don't feel bad if things have to change along the way, because sometimes they do. So if it has to change along the way, it just does. Let me see. That my brand needs a lot of work. Good morning, Trina. Good morning. Found those notes about prioritizing managing time, but I'm driving kids to school. You want me to email it to you later? Yes, yes, yes. Or we're still talking about how to build a brand. So I didn't even talk about it yet. So if you have like maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, we're gonna come back and talk about it when you do drop the kids off or present it to you next Tuesday. You could do that as well too. You could do that too. So does everybody understand that you can change things within your brand? Things can be changed. It's not set in stone. You just have to make sure that when it comes across that, and then you can ask again. That's another thing that Kathy said. You can ask people what they think about things because, excuse me, usually every time I drink the coffee, right? Because usually, people will tell you what they want, right? They'll be like, oh, that's too small. Oh, I don't like this. Or you don't have to change to fit what they think, but you could take what they're saying into consideration. Like, okay, maybe the font is a little too thin for people to read, and I do want them to read it. Maybe the font doesn't really work well with the brand, and maybe I do need to change it. Or maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you get feedback like that, then you'll be able to tweak and you don't have to worry about, anything else. But you want to make sure that you get their involvement, because again, everybody loves to be part of your glow up. Everybody loves to be a part of the change, because they'll be like, oh, I love the change. Oh, I love this. Oh, you did that, girl. That kind of thing. So is everybody clear with that? Your branding is not set in stone, but just be clear about what you want and who's your target market, who you trying to sell to. Because if you know who you're selling to, you can speak to them every single time, right? Because you know exactly who your customer is, you know exactly what they're doing, you know exactly where they're shopping, you know exactly the experience you want them to have. So you'll always be able to have conversation with them because you know exactly who they are. Does everybody have clarity on who their customer is? Put a 1 in the chat if you have clarity on who your customer is, your ideal customer. Let's say your ideal customer. I don't know if I could show you this from Canva. Do you think I can? Let me see. All right, so Lois is almost there. Lois is almost there. Michelle knows who her customer is. Lois said 1 and 1.5. Which one is it? Can you guys see that link? Let me know if you see the brand guide page. Let me know if you can see it. Put a yes in the chat if you can see it. Okay. All right. I don't know exactly what this is. I see it. Okay. I didn't know if I took the link, if it was going to be able to show it to you guys, but good. So just look and see if you find something in there that works for you, that you can add to, so you can keep track of what your branding is, so that you can tell the story every single time, right? All right, so everybody in here, you said you guys know who your customer is, right? And how are you feeling about your look? How you're feeling about the aesthetic of the brand? How are you feeling about the aesthetic of your brand? If you change your logo, do you have to pay for another copyright and trademark? If you change your logo, I don't know if you could update it, but if you change your logo, I really don't know. That's a question for Patricia. If you'd have to send it in. Are you changing the name? No, right? So you could just ask them if you can amend it. I think that's the one. Let me see. Let me check. And I think copyright is just for your copy, like slogans and stuff like that. I think. Let me see. If you change your logo, do you have to pay another trademark? And I want to encourage you guys, if you are taking your business serious, to make sure that you trademark your business, because if you have an LLC, that's fine on the state level, but you want to make sure that your branding is taken care of all across the board, and that's going to trademarking it is going to protect you. Yes, you can amend it. So long as your new logo isn't material alteration of the original registered logo. This allows you to preserve your original priority date that is associated with your old your old registration. So it looks like you can amend it. It looks like you can amend it. Typically, you don't need to file trademark applications for various versions of your logo. In most cases, a single filing on the version of your logo used in the masthead of your website or the packaging of your product is sufficient. So there you go. My win for the week was finished my LLC and my NC certification to sell. All right, Miss Donna. My win for the week is opening my business bank account and sending off a big order. All right, Miss Michelle. Let's do it. Let's go. Okay, good. I'm happy. I'm so happy to know that. All right, good. Michelle Robinson, which bank did you use? You could use Bluevine, and Bluevine is very easy to set up. That's an online bank if you want to do it that way. I'm not sure. I don't remember if it was money down or not, but when I set it up, I did put money in the account. But yeah, it's online, and they'll send you your information and everything. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. But I hear that Chase, the reason why I don't have Chase is because Chase is far away from me. And to set up the business account, you got to go in. And I have just not gotten around to getting to Chase yet. Have not. It's far away. Far away from me. All right, you guys. So we were asking about, did you have clarity on your branding? Do you have clarity on your aesthetic? How are you feeling about your aesthetic for your brand? Good morning, Jasmine. We are talking about the class with Miss Kathy, and I wanted to know what your thoughts are, and also what your wins are. Just fill us in. So do you guys think that you're pleased with your aesthetic? Please put it in the chat. And then I want to go on to Tip Tuesday and see what you guys were doing yesterday. I use this bank I'm with. BMO, so I could get perks. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What I was gonna say. I dropped my pen. All right, so did you guys? Thanks. I was thinking of going there too. And Bluevine also, when you look at business credit, when you go to like different people who talk about business credit, and I know Ellie talks money, she does business credit all the time. Also, Candace Holyfield, I took her business credit course. Bluevine is one of the companies that will give you money for your business. So that's another one. So I mean, not another one. That's where I got it from. Bluevine was something I got from Ellie Talks Money. The class was amazing. I have lots of thinking and planning and executing to do. Yes, yes, yes. I use Novo Bank. Oh yeah, Yazzie Faye uses Novo too. I've been with them for umpteen years. All right, so did you guys download? And Jasmine, I think your brand aesthetic, is amazing. I think it fits. I think your scents fit. I think everything about your brand is on point. The only thing that I think that you may have a problem with is who the customer is. But baby, your brand is together. Your brand is all the way together. So kudos to you and your brand. And I always give you props on your brand. But yes, it's thorough. It is very thorough. It's Bluevine in Canada as well. It's online, so I'm not sure if they service Canada, but it's an online bank. The class last night was very informative. My win this week is I finally found an external app to schedule my posts on social media. Awesome. Good, good, good. What app did you use, Danny? Good morning, Janae. Good morning. I will watch I'm Sick and Want Sleep. Oh, girl. I know. Do you hear this? I'm like, yeah, it's sucking, right? So I get it. I get it. How many of you guys downloaded the Pomodoro timer app? I did. I'm raising my hand. The Pomodoro timer app. And do you guys know, put a 1 in the chat if you know what the Pomodoro method, the Pomodoro technique is. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what the Pomodoro technique is. Okay, I can't get the pen. I had to use my feet. Got it. Yeah, I'm not changing the aesthetics. Well, labels a little bit, but definitely ironing out the customer and connecting my product ingredients to the messaging I use. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Okay, so everybody so far knows what it is. Nearside Bank gives you health insurance. Ooh. Where's Nearside Bank? Is that an online bank? I didn't download. I used my phone timer. Okay. All right. So if you missed yesterday's class or you missed yesterday's live, not yesterday's class, but if you missed yesterday's live, um the Pomodoro method is blocks of chunks of time, right? So they use 25 minutes. I found that using 25 minutes for me when I was packing orders was too short of time. I needed more time. I couldn't do what I was doing within 25 minutes because taking a break where I was like, it was not going to be productive for me. So what I did was I just kept working through it and I just let it, go. So I don't exactly know, what my timer is going to be. Maybe I'll do like maybe a half an hour, 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and that's my chunks that I will do. But I did find that I worked more efficiently. I got the job done. I actually like besides being efficient and crossing things off the list, I actually was working to finish before the time that I had on the clock. So it made me I did every single thing that was on my list yesterday within one thing I didn't do off my list was make bath salts. And I didn't make the bath salts because I had to run to the store to get Epsom salt. And I did that, but I didn't come back and do the bath salts because then I had to get ready for the live. So I didn't get to do that. But I was able to knock everything off my list with time to spare. Like I spend so much time procrastinating, lollygagging, and being distracted that most of my time in the day is that. You know what I'm saying? Like my task gets done, but sometimes they get moved over to a next day, or it takes me extremely long to do them, and it doesn't really take that long. So yes, that method for me, I absolutely am in love with it, and I'm going to be incorporating that into my work ethic every day because it really worked out for me. And I do like the fact that I was able to take those, those breaks or whatever. And again, I felt the need to do it within the time that I had, right? Because it was something about the timer that made me like, I gotta do this, I gotta do it, I gotta do it, as opposed to me just slowly getting the job done. So I really like that method. Did any of you guys apply the Pomodoro technique to yourself? Did you guys do it? It really worked. I got a lot done in an hour. I'm telling you, right? I'm telling you. How many of you guys did it? I did it. How many of you guys did the Pomodoro technique? And then I want to know what you noticed. I told you I was able to work more efficiently. I was able to get everything done. So that was very good for me. What did you guys notice? I did, and it helped me stay on task. Yes, it absolutely does. It absolutely does. The only thing that I did not apply it to was sitting down and actually doing back end stuff and, doing that part of things. I didn't apply it to that. It was more so about the physical side of work. You know what I mean? But it worked. It worked. I think this is going to really help me when it comes to doing stuff on the computer, the things that I really take the longest in doing, the things that I really like while I'm on the computer and I'm doing things. I told you guys, I'm always grabbing my phone, right? And so I know that about myself. So I'm going to start making the adjustments so that, okay, so the 25 minutes total focus on the whatever I got to do. So we'll see. We'll see. So again, the Pomodoro method is you taking chunks of time. So it's 25 minutes in this case, and you're taking 3 to 5 minute breaks after you do it. And after you do 4 Pomodoros, then you take like a 15 to 30 minute break, and then you go back to work, or you're done for the day, however it works out for you. But you take the chunk so you can take a break so that you can refocus and get back on task, and so that you don't feel like you just work, right? And according to what I was reading, people normally, you can work throughout the day, right? You can bust your behind and work all throughout the day, right? But at 90 minutes, you're going to check out. Your mind is going to go somewhere else. You may still be going through the motions, but your mind is going to be going somewhere else. So you'll be able to, bring your mind back on task and do what you got to do so you can focus. So that is what the Pomodoro technique is all about. No, I just learned what it is. Okay. Hey, I don't know what y'all are talking about, but I'll go back and listen. Didn't get a chance to last night. I was making whip soap for a customer request while listening to the class. Got you. I also started with the hardest thing first. Yes, that's the next thing I was about to say. So it was like my day got easier instead of harder. Yes, if you put the hardest task in the end, you are going to be so miserable finishing up that task. Not because you hate doing it, but because that's just not the fun part, you know? It's just not the fun part. Latrice said, hey, Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine. Yazzie Face said, I did, but it was because I had work to finish before I left early yesterday, and I had to do a quick training. So I will say it helped because my time was limited. Okay. Jamie says, I done it, but realized I had never set the timer. But I done my list, so I know when I actually set the timer, it'll work. Got you, got you, got you, got you. I read it right, Yazzie fan. Um, I did it. Lois says she did it. I got a lot of things done. I worked on it. I worked on the email list. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. You guys, make sure you are cultivating your email list. Make sure you are cultivating your email list. Um, So you do a set time frame and a timer and see what you can get done before the timer ends. Okay, so there's actually, Janae, there's actually an app called the Pomodoro app. And somebody suggested that yesterday in the group. I'm not sure who said it. They said that there was an app, and I downloaded it yesterday. And it allows you to take the chunk of time that you're going to work, the 25 minutes, and then it gives you the time. It'll ding, and then you'll take your 3 to 5 minute break, and then you go back to work and start it again. So it's just usually just chunks of time. So if you wanted to just set your regular timer, you could just set the timer on 25, or if you need more time than that, like for me, like I said, when I was packing orders, I think I need about 45 minutes to an hour before I take that break. But you just do what works for you, your time, but as long as you commit to doing it, you're going to be great, right? So it'll allow you to do the work that needs to be done, the task at hand, take a break so you can refocus and get back into the swing of things, and then start with a fresh mind and a new outlook when you start the next task, or if you continue the task that you have. Sometimes, like if I'm doing website stuff, I really dislike it. I really do, right? But it has to get done, right? So that break will give you some time to get out of your head for a second, and then come back and be like, okay, I got fresh thoughts. That if that means walking around, if that means going to get a drink of water, if that means you got to go take a bathroom break or whatever, you have that time to do whatever you need to take that break. Latrice said, my win is I poured 108 candles. I know your win, cousin, because I already said it. I said it today. I said, I know Latrice's win is she poured, she wicked 108 or 125 candles, and she poured 108. Okay. Okay. I usually do this method when my time is limited. Go Latrice. Well, you need to do that method all the time so your task can get done. Done and done. That's actually how I always worked growing up, but sometimes I'm like you when I need more time, like 40 minutes. Yep. Okay. Yeah, and it's really easy to keep you on task. So if you want to do the app, do the app. But if not, just set your timer. Just set your timer. What else? Okay, so the prioritizing your to-do list. Did you guys do the prioritizing your to-do list, like doing the first things first and doing the hardest things first? Did you guys do that? What I did, I didn't prioritize my list. I just wrote everything out, but I completed everything off of it. I just wrote everything out and I did it as needed. You know what I mean? And I just started crossing things out. But I was extremely happy because I was able to get all of it done. And I was done before. I think I was done at 3, 4 o'clock because I had to go to the post office, drop off my packages, and then go to the store and then come back. So I think I was done about 3 or 4 when I went out to the store. No, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock I was done because I had to make the post office. So, and I got my whole list done, and I still had the rest of the day. And then the next thing I had to do was get ready for the live. So it worked out for me. So I love that method, and I'm going to be doing it more often. And so you guys, about the prioritizing. Did you prioritize your to-do list? Yes or no? Yeah or no? Do you think I'm cute? Yeah or no? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. And then after you guys let me know if you prioritize your list, I want to know, remember we were talking about your morning routines, because your morning routines is going to be the routine that starts your day. It's going to start the momentum of your day. And so if you don't start with successful habits in the morning, you're going to have poor habits throughout the day, right? Because you got to set the tone for the day. Set the tone for the day. Okay, yes. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all did the work. I'm so proud of you guys. I am so proud that you did the work. And I want you to be consistent. I want you to be consistent with it, because it is going to help you to get your job done, and the task, you're going to be able to be so much further along. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times we're not further along is because we're lazy or we're distracted and we're not doing the work within the time frame that we set out for ourselves, or we're not doing it because we're just dragging the day on and we're like, we'll get back to it. We'll get to it. But doing something like this, you'll be able to be efficient and get the thing done. Get the job done, right? So do you guys agree? Do you guys agree? All right, so we got some yeses. And then again, I want to know if you started working on your habits in the morning. My habits in the morning is, sometimes if I know I got to get a lot of stuff done before, or I got up late, I usually will start making products and then go to my Bible app. But what I do in the morning is I do my Bible app first. I do my Bible app, pray, meditate a little bit, and then stretch a little bit, and then I start the day. If I get up early enough, that's how I start my day. And so that allows me to have, at least get myself centered before I even start getting crazy and answering things and, doing all of that, and consuming myself with things that I don't need to be involved in, like sitting there answering messages all day, or just responding in the chat all day, or things like that. I know that I need to not do that in order for me to be productive, right? So these small habits is something that I know that I'm going to give myself that 5 minutes. If I'm going to check any comments and any DMs or whatever, it's going to be within that 5 minutes. After that 5 minute time frame, I am done. I'm not going to stay on it. I'm not going down rabbit holes. Again, I'm still detoxing off of gossip and drama and stuff like that. Not to say people don't bring it to me, because they have been bringing it to me. They have been bringing me the gossip. I'm like, and, well, what do you think about this? Well, what do you think about that? And I'm like, I really don't know what's going on with that. I feel out of the loop, and I'm normally not, but I am. But I'm detoxing from it, and it feels good. Like it feels like I was over consuming that kind of information. It's just way too much information everywhere, and I was just really ODing on it. And so I do needed a break. I do need the break. So I'm thankful and grateful for that. No, I'm in pain with the no, I'm in pain. The flu has me down bad, but as soon as I get well, I will get to it. Got you. Got you. Hope you feel better, Janae. Yes, I hope you feel better. Thanks, Jamie. Me too. I surely do. I surely do. Because if you hear all of this going on in here, it needs to go. It needs to go. Make sure you get you some cayenne. Get that mucus out. Get you some lemon, ginger, and honey, and get going. As a matter of fact, I think I need to go to the store and get myself some of that. I did have a little, I don't know if I was dreaming or if I was in, I don't know what state I was in, but I was like, oh, I need lemon, I need pineapple, and I need ginger, and I'm gonna make me a juice. So I think I'm gonna juice that, because it was in my head somewhere. Again, I don't know if it was in a dream. I don't know if, in my subconscious, I don't know where it was at, but I know that it was there. So I'm going to definitely do that for myself today. Yes. Good morning, Lakeisha Keisha. Lloyd says, praying for a speedy recovery. Yes. I need some of that myself. Not trying to be sick in New Jersey. You, girl, I'm trying to get over this like now. I'm like, I cannot be stuffy. This is not what I want. This is not giving. This is not what I want. I need to get Da-da. So yes, I'm going to be doing that. Ginger, lemon, and pineapples. Or I might add a mango in there. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna do something, but something high in vitamin C, not just oranges, because I think pineapples have more vitamin C than oranges. And I even think that green peppers have more vitamin C than an orange. So I'm gonna see, but either way, I'm eating it. Either way. Is going to be a thing. So you guys said that some of you guys have prioritized your to-do list. And so that's awesome. And what did you get from that? What do you guys like about prioritizing your to-do list and doing the hardest stuff first, or the stuff that you don't want to do first? Sometimes if it's like back end stuff, if it's computer stuff, I would say let that be on your downtime, because then in your active, most productive hours, you don't want to be sitting down doing that when you feel like you could be in motion, because you're not going to want to switch that around, right? You're not going to want to be active and doing all of that in your later on in the day in your downtime. You might want to be active in the morning, right after your morning routine or whatever, right? Or right after you get out of work, or however that works for you. That may be the time that you want to be more active. And then so you got to make sure that you dedicate the time when you're doing emails and the stuff where you feel like you're sitting still and not getting a lot of stuff done. You may want to do that on the downtime. So yes, yes, and yes. Janae says, thank you, Latrice. Thank you. All right, y'all. So I think I addressed everything. Today is going to be just an hour. So does anybody have any questions? Is there anything that anybody wants to share? Or if there's any wins that you didn't get to say yet, that you want to put in the chat, please do so before we log off. Please do so. I'm super excited about tomorrow. Oh, wait, I think I'm going to be doing my live Coffee with Nikki on Friday. I'll be doing it live from Jersey, because that's where I'll be. So, yeah, I'll be doing Coffee with Nikki live in Jersey. And then, not Thursday. Thursday, I'll be here. Friday, I won't. I mean, I'll still be here Friday, but I'll be doing it from Jersey. So I'll be in a different location. And that is what's going to be popping, but it's still going to be happening because we still got things to do. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, you guys. So it looks like nobody has anything to say. No comments, no questions, no anything. So you guys have an amazing day. The book I put in the chat, I will put it in the chat again for you guys. Let me see if I can find it. This is the book that Miss Kathy Z was telling us about yesterday about your branding. Just in case you missed it. Okay. I did exactly as Patricia. Missed it. I did exactly as Patricia recommended and got 75% of my customers' emails at the weekend's event. That's right. Get them emails, because you don't know when you're going to be able to get back in front of them. Kiwis. I like kiwis. I get in at 8:30 on Friday. I will be in Jersey, cousin. So when you get there, I'll be there. I'm going tomorrow night. Or tomorrow in the afternoon. We're going sometime tomorrow. And I need to knock this out. I'm about to go to the store, buy me some cayenne, honey, lemon, pineapple. I said mango. I'm going to juice that. And I'm going to take me a shot of cayenne and honey, drain this mucus, because, honey, I cannot be with a head cold and enjoy myself. So I need to get myself better. And I've been double dosing myself with vitamin C. And Sean was like, you gonna overdose on vitamin C. She told me that before. I was like, let's look up what happens if you overdose on vitamin C. Nothing. You get diarrhea. So I'm okay with that. Maybe I will poop out this cold. Don't matter. I'm good with either way. Gotta go pick up Amir. He's sick now. What? You leaving work? It's 10 a.m. You just got to work, girl. You just got there. Tell my baby I hope he feel better. You got him sick, Yazzie Faye. I'm just saying you were sick first. And my baby was taking care of you, and now my baby is sick. Now my baby is sick. So, you guys, I want you guys to have an amazing day. Tomorrow, we are back with Think Tank Thursday. We are going to be discussing ideas. If you guys have any ideas that you want to bring to the table, bring them to the table. We are still going to be working on habits because, you guys, I think mindset is going to be a main thing. I know next year is going to be a lot of changes. It's going to be a lot of everybody has some brilliant ideas and things that you are going to be doing and within your business, and some changes and some ways that you are going to approach things in your business that next year is going to be something that you're looking forward to. So I'm just excited for everything that is happening for everyone in here, and the changes and the, you know, the updates and the tweaks and all of that, got all of that stuff. I'm super excited about that. So, you guys, with that being said, you have an amazing day, and I will see you. Actually, I won't see you tomorrow. I'm gonna see you tonight, because tonight we are discussing markets, how to maximize at markets, how to increase your visibility at markets, how to make more money at markets. We are going to be discussing that tonight. Eat markets, pop-up shops, whatever you want to, wherever you're doing an in-person event, that is what we're going to be discussing tonight with Emmanuel. So make sure you have your notifications turned on. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up. Yes, and make sure that you turn your notifications on. You will receive an email at 6:45. So make sure our emails are not landing in your spam folder. You will receive an email at 6:45 letting you know, hey, we're about to go live in 15 minutes. Go get your notebook and your pad, your snacks and your everything, so you can come on, sit down, and listen to what's going on. Again, this class will not be available for replay for long. I think I'm leaving it up maybe an hour after. So just in case you came in late because you got things to do and you missed some of the information, or depending on how long Emmanuel was on, I'm going to leave it on double that time. So the live, and then whatever the time is on the video, then that video will then go into the Honor Society for replays, and that's where it will live forever. So that's what's happening. My son's sick too. 400 plus kids sick and out of school in Alabama due to high case of flu. Oh my goodness. I hope everybody starts to feel better, because clearly it is in the air. Clearly it's in the air, and I don't normally get sick at all. But I also wasn't on top of my vitamins, because I'm usually on top of my vitamins, and I wasn't. So I could say it's my fault. I'm not getting emails. Okay, so Candace, go to Bubble Babes University, click the thing to sign up for the newsletter, and put your email in that, because maybe you have your email on the education platform on the website, and maybe that's why it's not connecting. But just go ahead on to the website and then click the newsletter. Yep, it's natural as opposed to taking vitamins. I checked spam. Okay, yeah, I'm about to go to the store. As I'm off of this thing, going to the store, get my natural stuff, and I'm about to juice it. So yes, and yes. You guys have an amazing and productive day. I will see you guys tonight, and also share the link with your friends if you know people do, you know, markets and stuff like that. This is such an annoyance. You have friends that do markets and stuff like that. Tell them come join us, and share the link. Gastro is going around as well. Yes, there's a lot of mess going around. Ugh, a lot. So you guys, with that being said, I should probably do some green juice. I don't know. Well, I'm for sure doing the vitamin C, and I'm for sure doing the cayenne. So that's definitely a thing. You guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys tonight. See y'all.